Bill Condon. And now I'd like to introduce our 3 stars from Breaking Dawn. Kristen Stewart, Taylor Lautner, and Robert Pattinson.
How we doing? Okay, good. Which seat is it? I don't know. Good. Over here? Sorry.
Okay. All right. Looks like we have our first question right here.
Yeah, I asked my readers, your fans, some questions that they'd like me to ask you. Now, 2 questions. What was it like filming in Brazil? And how does it feel to be loved all over the world?
I know, it's very hard. All the love. Filming in Brazil was great, right? It was amazing to that's where Stephanie wrote The Honeymoon, and to go to actually, and she actually hadn't been, but we went in search of what she wrote as Al Esme, and I think we found it. It was very cool. We would take a half-hour boat trip to work every day. That was great. We got stranded. That was dramatic. What else about Brazil?
It was nice being able to shoot on the actual streets and
Yes,
see the people,
yeah.
and to see that within the context of this movie is definitely jarring in a great way. It's very different.
Yeah.
Loved all over the world.
Oh, right.
I'm just going to moderate. Being loved all over the world, it's nice. It's different. I don't know if it's love necessarily, but in shooting in Brazil, I don't even know where I'm talking to. Shooting in Brazil, it's interesting. One of the interesting things about having an international fan base, every single country has a totally different reaction to you and to the movie. And shooting on the street in Brazil, compared to people trying to sneak a picture or something, if you're shooting in the States or Canada, like in Brazil, people would literally just go up and try and grab you. And so it was pretty fun on the set.
Yeah.
In the shot, yes. Yeah.
In the shot,
him.
yeah.
Grab him, not me.
And you were there kind of, Taylor, because it was eerie. There was an extra who looked exactly like you.
So weird.
It was so weird.
I was not there. I do love Brazil, but I was not there. But they came back and they showed me this picture. Or they told me first that there was an extra that looked just like me, and I was like, okay, sure. They show me this picture, and I even thought it was me. It was the weirdest thing. So, didn't you guys have to place him further back in case the camera accidentally went over him?
That's the thing, is he was acting like you too.
Yeah.
He was. He looked like an Eclipse poster.
Totally rewriting the story. They go on their honeymoon, and there you are. Yeah,
that'd have been so hilarious
Right,
if the
yeah.
camera just is going over, you guys are walking through, and I'm just standing there like this, just watching you guys.
They could never get us out.
Do you think the Breaking Dawn movies will truly be the end of the Twilight Saga, or do you think there'll be some sort of spin-off or continuation of it in the movies somehow?
Yeah, I have like breakfast time or something. There you go. Twilight, Eclipse, and then Breaking Dawn.
Like cereal boxes?
Breakfast, brunch. No, noon.
That's actually funny.
I don't know. It's up to Stephanie, really.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will second that.
Yeah, breakfast time.
I think she always says it's the end of the Bella. It's the end of the Bella Edwards story. I think, but especially in the second movie, there's so many new characters that I'm sure. I'm not sure, but I suspect she'll want to revisit them at some point.
Wow.
You sound like you have some secret knowledge.
Yeah,
I was
conveniently not mentioning Jacob.
Not for sure.
I have a question for the actors. What was the most, out of all the Twilight films, what was the most secretive scene that you had to film? And also, what was the scene that you had to film that you felt was probably the most exposed to fans?
The wedding was definitely,
Secret.
it was like Secret Service style, insane. I mean, the crew was completely inconvenienced and just, grumbling around the set, like, I can't have my cell phone, I can't.
No cell phone, no email.
Yeah, exactly. It's
yeah.
like, you don't understand what this means to us. Thank you so much. Like, if this dress gets on the internet, I'll die. It was like, but that really was crazy.
And then there was a helicopter right as you're ready to take the vows.
I had a Volturi cloak on because that's all that we had to cover up. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Man. Would that probably been Brazil for you guys?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we didn't have to do anything which was like too sort of intimate or anything where there were a lot of people around. I mean, or we didn't know there were a lot of people around.
I think
We didn't know when we were being
Yeah.
like photographed and stuff. That was always a weird experience after the fact, being like, oh, the whole scene.
right.
Right,
Awesome.
right, yeah.
This movie is it was very loud. A lot of the movie takes place like inside. So most of our time spent, we were in Baton Rouge filming on a stage, and then we had 2 months in Vancouver. But I mean, this Breaking Dawn's very like intimate, and I just feel like they did a really good job at allowing us to just, I don't know, be creative and just be able to just be with each other. And we really didn't have to focus on being distracted and anything like that on this movie.
They protected us. Kind of.